All right, welcome everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I love that we're all here together and we're going to play in the infinite field. Akasha here. Hi, Julie. Hi, Marty. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Pamela. Hey, everybody. Marty said, your sessions are so much fun. I really appreciate your vibe. Many blessings to you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm so excited. I love when you guys come to play. And what's fun about doing digital photography and videography is that it captures the actual energy. So whenever you're listening to this, it's got a lot of really great vibes. So right now we are accessing some interesting energies. We're moving from Aries into Taurus, and we're coming out of the new moon. We're still in this new moon. So new moon is new beginnings, right? New plantings, new potential. And so what a beautiful time to manifest abundance in the areas that you want versus the areas that you don't want. So it sounds silly and it sounds duh, and yet we all see it all the time around us as the idea that there's not enough, that abundance is elusive, or that we attract an abundance of things that we would rather not. And remembering that life on earth in the body is like this, it's like a beautiful roller coaster, that our goals, so to speak, on a soul level are to be connected to who we truly are, to be aligned with infinite potential, and to remember that's what we're here for. We're here to be a channel for infinite potential. So we've got free will. If we want to stay married to an abusive person, we might do it. I've not done that. I'm just saying that's an example of where you would think, why would you do that? And yet there's things going on energetically, right, that create that. So this isn't about, if everything was exactly the way I think it should be right now, then I'll be happy and I'll be abundant and I'll be confident and I'll be proud and I'll be good enough and I'll win my parents' approval and all those other inner programs. So it isn't about anything outside of us. It's about that everything is inside of us. So it's an inward focus with an outward expression that makes manifesting abundance fun. So let's look at abundance. Abundance means a lot. Okay, so if you want abundance, so manifest means to make appear to your eyes. Isn't that an interesting definition? So manifesting means that we're taking something that's intangible because it's a desire in our heart, it's an idea in our brain, it's a passion that we have. Something, right, is happening. And yet when we think about manifesting our life the way we want and then riding the river to it, because we know that we're constantly going, where's my optimal? What's optimal for me? I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to feel it. I'm clearing my blocks to receiving. Massive, massive, massive manifesting tip. Don't go do all the work and then have all these blocks to receiving. I'm not good enough. Someone will attack me, right? All the different things that are going on at a subconscious level. We've got beliefs we'll never know we have, and we have ones we really know we have, and we have ones that are starting to rise to the surface or become obvious. So it isn't about being upset that you have blocks or being mad at people who've done certain things or being believing in a limited reality of who you are, because we are not limited. So the reason that I love to talk about this kind of stuff is because I've been through the roller coaster myself so many times in so many ways, and I tend to really experience things. So I make a lot of money and have a lot of opportunities and blah, 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 blah. And then I manifest the opposite. Now, I also eased up on judging myself when I realized this was my pattern, because it's also, like I said, the pattern that we're in when we're in a body, when we're going through this earth experience. There's an up and down, there's an ebb and flow. That's just nature, because there's a duality, right? So here's what's really fun. Get a piece of paper or just enjoy letting your mind create and ponder. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into what is it that you really want, and what is abundance, and what would you like more abundance of. And then we'll play in the energies. We'll see what happens. So the new moon is plantings. We're in a stage of getting to choose, because then in a few weeks we have the full moon, right? And then we get to harvest. So this would be a great thing. Is there could be bigger things that you want to manifest more of, like more inner peace, or more communication with your higher self, or angels, or your body, or more ability to move and see and sense energy, or more ways to do energy healing long distance, whatever it is. There's so many places you could have more of. Now, if you notice yourself migrating to what you don't want, that's okay, all right? So we're in a space, and take a second to tune in. So if you see and perceive energy, great, use this to expand that. And if you're new to energy and you're not quite certain what I'm talking about, or you're just starting to have moments, all of the clients and students I work with have awakenings, have openings, have accelerations of their talents, of their gifts, of their awareness, of all of that, because we work with the energies, but multidimensionally, right? So just take a nice deep breath. Let's take one together. Take it through your mouth really powerfully. And let it expand out through your heart. Hold it as long as you can. And now drop it like that. And let your body collapse. Just feel yourself letting go of energy. All right? Let's take a breath in. This time slowly feel it coming in through your root. So draw it up by squeezing your butt. Okay, like... Let it go up and expand in your brain. Feel it all up here in your crown chakra. And again, hold it as long as you can, and then drop it. And let it fall like a waterfall. Cleanse, clear, release, purify my light body, and activate it to optimal speed at this time for me. So if you're new to me, when I say something like that, you're saying it to yourself. I'm saying it as you. We're in the same infinite field together, all right? And I want you to take one more breath, this time slowly through your nose, very slowly, and watch it, all right? So just put all your awareness on it. Does it have a color? Does it have a consistency? What does it do when it reaches your forehead, and does it pour out across your brain, or raise up through your crown, or start to pour down into your throat? And again, hold it as long as you can with the intention in your heart. I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to be the manifester that I am designed to be. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and release. You can sigh. That helps you relax even more. Now, energetically, you don't have to be in charge. You don't have to even know what's happening. You just have to give permission, give commands. You're the leader, and if you're not the one giving direction to your mind, to your body, to your cells, to your DNA, to your emotional field, to all the energies around you, to nature, to your dogs, to whatever energy is optimal for you to create with, then everything's just trying to guess what you want. And it's trying to guess what you want based on the energy that you output most of the time. So if one day is 100%, then 50% of the time, you're happy, you're positive, you're thinking of potentials, you're loving yourself, you're getting enough rest, you're having time to meditate or to be a receiver, just to be or to philosophize. You're letting go of judgment of yourself or others. You're stopping being hypnotized by the fake news and all the, like, everything is fake news, okay? It might be about something that's happening, but the context or the way that somebody is spinning it is intended for some purpose of their own. So what we want to do is just unplug. Okay, just unplug. So use those 3 breaths like we just did powerfully into your heart, and allowing yourself to use breath and use your intention. And when you release the breath, you put the intention into the breath. Okay? So if you have a pen and paper, otherwise just make a little note, ping, to use your breath as intention. Okay, that's one of the manifesting abundance tips today. So what I mean by that is that breath is air, it's energy, it's life force. When you bring it into your body, there's the breath of life, right? There's the breath that comes on other energy, not just oxygen and all the different things that are in the air that we're physically bringing into our lungs, but we're also energetically bringing in energies into our throat chakra, right? Into our heart or wherever we send it. So if we see it and draw it in through our nose, that actual breath on the physical reality level is going directly into our pineal, which is our third eye. And then it's exploding, and usually it just moves across the brain, connecting all those different parts of your inner eye back to the pineal gland, which is your receptor, your antenna. Okay, so these glands in your brain, when they're cleansed, cleared, awakened, and connected to each other, you have that inner vision, right? You start to have, and it doesn't mean that you necessarily see visions, because you may not yet or not at all have an affinity that you really like having visions. You all receive information, okay? So important thing, write down, I am a manifester. I manifest every day. How have I been manifesting? Have I been manifesting with a blindfold on and my hands tied behind my back because you don't believe you're manifesting it, or you're ignoring things that are happening, or you don't believe that they have to do with you or your thoughts or your emotions or your beliefs or your attitudes or your attachments? Okay, so we have agreements and vows. A lot of people talk about now, vows in your chakra, or vows as in a contract or an agreement. And this happens on a soul level. So you're sort of a bigger energy, and that energy is part of source, and source is infinite. So guess what? You're infinite. All right, so write down, I am infinite. And I can manifest from the infinite field without taking from anyone else. This is a really important statement to ground for yourself, to say to yourself, to look at, to embed into your cells, into your brain. Repetition like that is like saying this 7 times a day, or putting that intention into a breath. So I'm an excellent receiver. I receive graciously. All right. So I want you to write down, I receive, and I want you to start to brainstorm anything that comes to write down under I receive. How are you going to be a receiver? Are you going to be an excellent receiver, an open receiver, a receiver who's aligned with your highest good? Are you going to be a receiver that is receiving in a flow that is optimal for you? Are you ready and willing to be present and aware and graciously receive? When you're like, oh, no, 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 oh, no, 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 and you reflect a compliment or a gift or a tip or an offer or attention or whatever it is, you are allowing yourself to be cut off from this infinite flow. And that's when we get sick in our body or our mind. That's when we feel depressed or confused or overwhelmed, because we're attached to everything else. Okay, so I receive. How else do you receive? Gratefully, graciously, with ease. Do you receive in a present way? I have one of the Mayan ceremony shaman type people that I work with and I hire for my retreats. The first time I paid her, and everything is in cash, after the ceremony was over, everybody was wandering around the jungle using their new vision that they could see with. um, and and some people were swimming in the cenote and everything. And I went over to pay her, and I put the cash into her palm, and she took it and held my hand, looked me directly in the eye, and folded the money over towards me and said something. I don't know exactly what she said, but something along the lines of, "Thank you, I received this and return it to you multiplied." So that presence with the abundance means you can also bless people. So if you receive, okay, fully, deeply, if you receive, so write these words down, because this is going to be your intention, and you're going to put it into your breath, okay? So this is what we call thought, intention, and then you combine it with your breath and visualizations and energy commands that I'm going to lead you through. And I say, you've now become a very powerful manifesting tool. You become the tool, okay? Your body becomes the focus point. So in a body on the planet right now, you are manifesting a particular persona. You're manifesting a particular lifestyle. You're manifesting a particular attitude or talents. And these may or may not be what's optimal for you, what's truly your purpose. And most likely, I can tell you that I doubt you're fully living who you were designed to be. And so true abundance was when you accept you're a manifester, you're the manifester of your life, and rather than being upset at other people or upset with yourself, what you have or haven't done, you start to say, oh, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to be in fear of it. I don't have to fear of the future or fear of the past repeating itself or anything else. I can stand inside, be an excellent receiver, because when we fill up, then we can overflow. All right. So I want you to write down overflow, and I want you to underline it and circle it and put little hearts around it and whatever else you like to do. Okay, because that's how you manifest. And abundance is a lot or more. So you overflow. That means there's more than enough for you and for anyone else that wants it. And that energy can go wherever it wants to go. So we don't want to be a imbalanced presence on the planet. Okay, because when we deny ourselves, when we're not good receivers, and we go out and we try to push and shove and make things happen, but we're not willing to receive enough love or support or belief in ourselves or enough ideas, or we're not willing to open to the stream and see the synchronicities and the guidance and trust when we're in the down and trust when we're in the up, keep cleansing and clearing and refining, and then realizing where you're not receiving. So Julie says, I receive with joy. Yay! Joy is a lot of fun. So if you go to my my shop, you can get the scale of consciousness for free. And what happens is that you can look at joy, and the state of joy is a higher state, and it's a powerful state. So we typically think of joy as just like fun and fluffy, but it's actually powerful. Okay, write a few more things about how you receive and that you overflow. So when you overflow, how does that feel? I want you to describe that to yourself. When you're willing to receive so much and you drink it in and you breathe it in completely and you give permission for yourself to receive, 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 you then fill up and you expand and you relax and you open. All right. Oh, so the infinity healing chamber we begin to talk about is a cone of light above and below you. You might just tune into that. And then just go ahead and accept, I am wrapped in the all-seeing eye. So just imagine a big eye shape all around you. And it is that connected inner eye within your body And it is that bigger I that is your crown and your ajna chakra, these two energy centers, which then begin to reach out of your body into the other dimensions of your reality, of your body. So this gives you clarity and connection to everything. And when you want to manifest, you want to open your big box of crayons and you want to play with everything that you have access to. You never force anything in manifesting. The only time force is appropriate is when you are stuck in a pattern and you want to just make it clear. So your thought intention that you then add a breath to can sometimes be, that's enough. I've had enough. No more. We're not doing this anymore. I'm not believing I'm not good enough anymore. I'm not slogging through life depressed, thinking that things are never going to happen for me. I'm going to turn to joy, right? I'm going to go to a place of infinite abundance. I'm going to go to a place of feeling and sensing and knowing that every day there's infinite potential and possibilities available for me. And guess what? Joy is such a power state that your emotional field, which is your power center, which is one of the most important parts of you for manifesting, is happy. So if you receive with joy and then you receive joy, I love that, Julie, because this really gives you the opportunity to empower that. The other really awesome thing about the state of joy is that your mental body, your mind, okay, which is filled with beliefs that may believe that you deserve or you don't deserve, that you can have more, or that you'll be in trouble if you have more, or something bad will happen if you have more, or that there's never enough, or that if you get it, you'll lose it, or that you'll be a bad money manager, or you'll end up having abundance of things you don't want, whatever, okay? All those heavy emotions or beliefs in your mental body, in your mind, well, they become abundant because that's what the mental state is in joy. So let's see what else we have here. Pamela, I receive in graciousness. Isn't it the most wonderful word? To me, it's like gratitude and elegance and presence and flow and receiving, but in such a, I really don't like the word humble, but it's almost that a way of you just receive because you're not forcing it and you're not trying and you're not desperate. You're just open and you're in flow. I love it. I love it. I love that. So I want to reiterate for everyone that anything you want to put in the chat, you can share, that we'll all hold an intention inside of this Infinity Healing Chamber for this to manifest for you. Finally, our beautiful light chamber that you are now slowly coming into the space of infinity is surrounded by an enormous sphere of light made out of the flower of life. And if you don't know what that is, take a look at it. I don't have any slides ready for you. However, the flower of life is a pattern that holds every sacred geometrical shape, which holds every code or mathematical equation to form life. So again, we're inside of infinite potential, infinite ability to create. And let's all take another breath in. This time you choose how you want to take the breath in. Is it going to be powerful into your heart, or is it going to slow up your nose, or is it going to come from your root and move through every part of you, okay? So I want you to activate your hands, because your hands energetically represent a lot of things: receiving, giving, doing, making, blending. And it's also an extension of your seventh, your crown chakra. What's awesome about your crown chakra? Well, this is your connection to the world of infinite potential, to your higher self, and to angels, or to any other energies that you connect to or are here to connect to, optimal for you to connect to. So when you allow yourself to activate your hands, these are what I call your palm portals in Light Body School, and there's this ability for you to move energy. And you might be moving your hands right here in front of you, moving energy in and out of your heart, unhooking old patterns, clearing your throat, ready to receive communication on where my abundance is, where what it is I'm ready to have, clear my mind, open my crown. Okay, you see how you can actually hands on things, blessing your food. This has an enormous amount of power. It's been measured, lots of science behind it. So read it if you need to. But it also is moving energies wherever you hold your intention. So as a manifesting master, you are holding intention, not just with your thoughts and not just with your emotion. So when you have joy, and then you have happiness, and then you have abundance, abundant thoughts is what? It's infinite. It's a lot of whatever you want. So now what we're going to do is rub our hands together and take a breath in any way that you want. And hold it. And now I want you to hold the intention that I receive with whatever one word you have and blow it out. And that's thought intention with breath. And you can begin to watch, sense, and feel it as you awaken your senses, awaken your intuitive gifts, awaken your nature, your multidimensional nature. You have a lot of ways. You might get visions. You might just know things, right? You might have flashes or memories or hear sounds. You might channel or write, free flow write. There's all kinds of ways to do things. All right, now I want you to take your hands and I want you to rub them together and rub them around and around like you have a ball of energy in the middle of your palm. All right, and so you can start to say, I receive with joy, whatever you want to put in there. I receive with graciousness. Sandra says, I receive with gratitude. Marty says, I receiving in alignment with my higher self. Excellent. My soul blueprint with ease and grace and gratitude and joy, feeling inspired and unlimited. Wonderful. I, Mark-Ann, she said, I receive and enjoy the optimal abundance for me now. All right, now just hold your hands together and make them like a little tent. So your tips of your fingers are connected, your heel of your hand is connected, but there's a little pocket in the middle there, okay? And now close your eyes and focus on this space between your palms. And repeat after me out loud or in your heart. And feel that you are saying these into this space. I am the creator of my reality. I am present, aware, and aligned with my highest good, my soul blueprint, and the flows from an infinite field that are optimal for me at this time. Now do little breaths, taking what you've just declared as the intention and blow them into your little manifesting chamber here in your hands. I love feeling that breath going in. And now you've put breath, you've put life force into here. And I want you to declare, I am an excellent receiver and I receive now from all the channels that are optimal for my health, my wealth, and abundance in the areas that are optimal for me at this time. Now I want you to feel a flower of life sphere and the infinite field, creating this sphere around your hands like a white grid of light. It glows and protects your hands, and it begins to draw energies in, and they come in through your palms into the center chamber, this little chamber of creation. Now, if you need to, you can drop your hands onto the table. If you absolutely need to, you can separate them, but just see them together. But if you can, hold them still in front of your heart, your throat, your third eye. Right in this area is a great area. All right. Now I want you to put inside of here, I am open and receptive. That's a really good breath to like power wash it and infuse that into there. I am ready, willing, attuned. I trust, accept, and rise to my soul signature frequency. So you probably are feeling all kinds of energy between your palms now because you're using this as a little creative chamber. You're putting in the energies that you are ready for, that are optimal for you, that create the best mindset, the best space and environment, the best connections. And now say, I open my mind and I see and receive, listen to, and follow and trust the guidance from my highest self. To receive abundance now. Now state what you would like abundance in. If you feel embarrassed to do it quietly, but begin to feel stronger and say the same thing over and over. So if you say, I want an abundance of job opportunities, or I want an abundance of income or cash flow, or I want an abundance of investments, or I want an abundance of loving friends, or I want an abundance of support and in these areas, right? I want an abundance of ability to see and receive the support and love and joy that is everywhere for me right now. I want an abundance of worthiness. I want an abundance of relaxation and beauty. I want an abundance of the ability to tap into the field of abundance and feel it at the tip of my fingers. So use your breath. Keep allowing that free flow to come through. You can say it out loud. You don't have to, but just see it pouring in to your tiny creation chamber. All right, so now you're going to accept your abundance. All right, so look with your deepest heart. Look with your purest inner vision. Look with the acceptance that I am the manifestor, creator, and authority of my life, and I am connected to the infinite field, and I am here to allow myself to create from infinite potential. I don't need to know how. I don't need to figure out any of those details. I just need to open to the channel and allow and receive the energies. All right, so look with your inner eye between your hands. What are the colors? Is there action and activity? Is there a sphere of light or many of them? Are there symbols? Are things building or knitting? Is there peace and stillness? You feel things shifting, rearranging, recalibrating. Just watch. All right. So take your hands now and lift them up. Turn them so that you are they're facing up. You're still holding all of this abundance. It's getting bigger and it's growing. And you're going to lift it up, up, up. And now pour it into your soul star. Give it to your higher self. And now feel it. Open your arms really wide. And cup them facing up. And feel this energy pouring down, guided and mixed with the wisdom and knowledge of your higher self. Feel it and receive it coming into your crown, pouring into your inner eye, your brain, connecting all those incredible glands, your eyes, your ears. Oh, moving into your throat and your communication center. Pouring over your shoulders, releasing tension as it opens you to receive down your arms, into your hands, and now allow this energy to pour into your higher heart. This space between your throat and your heart is your creation of manifestation, your chamber that will be aligned to your highest good, that cannot be out of sync with what is optimal for you, that does tap into your soul purpose and talents and gifts, whether you're aware of them or not, and that aligns you to the most powerful creative space that you possess. Now you're standing here, and you sense and feel that you're standing in front of a wall or a fort or a building or a door, and this door has been locked for as long as you can remember. The door to your higher heart, to your true creation chamber. The door where you allow the above and the below to connect, where you accept your infinite possibilities and talents and nature, where you know that you have everything you need to create, that there's an infinite amount of everything. You stand here and you realize that you've built this wall, this fortress, this door, these locks, whatever you're perceiving and seeing, throughout many lifetimes in your soul and throughout many experiences, collective through history or through your ancestral DNA or through your experiences in this life. And you realize, oh, they're not me. This, I'm not enough. There's not enough. I'm a failure with money. There's never going to be enough. I can't do it right. What if I fail? All these things, they're separate from you. You have the awareness and the expansion of everything you've just put into your palms and created from the infinite field, and it is still pouring over you and it's saturating you, and your mind and your antenna are connecting to new fields and new infinite potentials, and your clairs are opening. You're able to see and feel and sense colors, tastes. Interesting information is coming in. And you now declare, I am divine vision. I am one with the infinite field. And I'm ready to accept my powers of manifestation and my access to the infinite field of abundance. As you stand with this intention, take a deep breath in. And hold it in your heart and ask all the power from every level of your being that is optimal for you at this time to go out with this intention. 3, 2, 1, dolphin breath out. And that intention pulses out. And it moves through your body and your cells and out through your aura and your emotions and pulses through your mind, and now pulses even further through each layer, your finances and your jobs and your sacred work and your relationships and your home and your environment and your self-image, and it pulses out and out and out and out, out. And you sense and feel, oh my gosh, it's all dissolving. I am ready for access to my true creation chamber. I'm ready to access my higher heart, my ascended heart, my sacred chamber of treasures, talents, gifts, joy, abundance, graciousness, happiness, flow, infinite. Yes, yes, yes. Keep watching and feeling and giving permission, everything changing around you, moving. This higher heart area, opening doors, dissolving walls, protection, and booby traps, and all forms of things that kept you from stepping into being the manifester of your reality with full awareness and connection to your purpose, your power, and your passion, your highest self, the infinite field, through your heart, and only and always for the highest good of all concerned. This is truth. Reality begins to change around you faster and faster. You can sense that you've stepped off of a very slow timeline, and you're suspended in this infinite space, the infinity healing chamber around you. I give permission for myself to fully enter infinity. Thought intention, out with the breath. Let the breath carry it. Feel all those benevolent, loving energies, the energies of citrine and the amethyst ray, of Archangel Michael, and of the beautiful flower kingdom. All the energies of your ancestors, your loved ones, the energies of the moon and the sun, the energies that you most love. They're here, you can see them, and now be that excellent receiver. I am here to manifest abundance in the areas that are optimal for me, to use my potential and my abilities to open the doors to my higher heart and to begin to create again from truth. Disconnected from all that was, all that might be, I stand in infinite potential. I receive with joy, happiness, abundance, inspiration, graciousness. I receive with gratitude. I receive with bliss and pleasure. I receive abundantly. I receive and overflow. As you receive and overflow, let it flow out from you. Let it go into every possible direction and simply enjoy. Like you're watching an entire world from a high perspective, from a psychedelic perspective, from a multidimensional perspective, like compound vision. You can watch multiple realities. You watch old energies dissolving and deconstructing and new potentials constructing. You attach to nothing. You are the center. Now you see energies of light dancing all around you. And like if you took a light and you turned it around really fast in the dark, you would see the shape. You see infinity symbols, gold light and silver, purple and green, infinite forms all around you. like fireflies flying and leaving a trail of light. Infinite, 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 infinite. Now take a slow, deep breath. Feel this breath coming up from Gaia. It slowly comes up through your earth star and your feet, your legs, and your root, through your sacral, your belly, your heart. It surrounds you, expands through your arms and up through your head. And you hold the intention, I am one with the infinite field. I accept. I harmonize. I let go. Let the breath go. And it gently and generously takes that intention out like a hose watering a garden, saturating everything within you that needs to be infused with this infinity. Again, you feel more expanded, more light. There's no longer any structure between you and your highest heart, your treasures, your talents, your infinite potential. You relax again and feel yourself in the center of your higher heart, and you look around again. You expand your senses. You notice that you're receiving information and energy in so many different ways. It feels delicious as your senses expand. 6, 8, 10, 20, 48, 30, 300. You are awakening your intuitive gifts, your senses, open to them. Simply receive with joy. Receive. Watch. Play. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's joy. There's so much inspiration and dancing potential. This infinite potential is dancing around, and those lights that were weaving infinity symbols now begin to follow your thoughts, your feelings, your energy. You watch as infinite energy pours into you, mixes with your purpose, and pours out. You watch as your energies begin to create and paint a canvas, working with all these lights and energies, blending them and bringing them together. You watching because it's effortless. And you feel the power and the joy, and you're fed by it and healed and aligned, and then you expand, and breath now pumps from you. Infinite life force, feminine, masculine, all these energies weave within you. Play with the infinite field. Feel it pouring from you. You watch as you trust and know that what is for your highest good is pouring through you now and weaving and connecting to just exactly the energies that needed to build the reality that you're ready to live in. Play in it, watch it, accept it, create it. Feel the flow. Remember, there's infinite amounts of energy to keep coming in. Things can change and morph, be temporary or permanent, last a while and be strong, be soft, be heard, seen, or unheard and unseen. All forms, all paths, all support, all ideas, and all energy are yours. Create, accept, and receive now. Let it take form around you in this treasure, in this jewel of your higher heart. Now allow all the joy and the graciousness, beauty and flow. Simply be and feel stillness, peace. Golden light pours over you, around you, within you. I accept and receive and transcend all past, all blocks, all paradigms and energies and agreements and vows. They've melted and faded away. They have no power over me. I sit in joy and graciousness, in infinite flow, bathed by the divine silver feminine ray of intuitive guidance, connection to all infinite fields, all infinite allies, all forms of life that are optimal and align with my highest good are available for me to create with. I accept. Thank you. Feel your left side of your body and your entire light body infusing with the silver goddess ray. And I accept the gold God ray, the divine Ra, the sun, the gold ray of infinite potential and power to build and create. Allow it to infuse the right side of your body and all of your light body. And allow it to fill these two energies. Begin to dance. They dance, synchronize, flowing, moving through this infinity healing chamber, moving through your heart, higher heart creation center. I accept the balance of above and below, within and without, feminine and masculine, gold and silver, spiritual and material. I am the container. I am the channel. I am the creator. I am light. I am love. I am infinite. I flow and I accept this reality with compassion, grace, and ease. I am an abundant manifester aligned with my optimal reality, goods, powers, gifts, experiences. And now receive a small gift. This is your secret key to come back to your higher heart, to realign with this balance and this infinite treasure and field and flow. Feel it, sense it. If you see it, great. Otherwise, just receive it. Receive with graciousness and joy, worthiness and gratitude, love, bliss, peace, and harmony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now allow this gift to be embedded in your palms and bring your hands holding it back in front of you, holding out. You feel this gift permanently become a part of your palm portals, your crown chakra. You're manifesting manos, your hands. Bring your hands together again, fingertips and heel. Form a little cocoon. And now hold it in front of your heart. Your heart infuses and accepts this gift and this key. I am the creator of my reality. Move your hands in front of your throat and feel this connecting with your communication center. I am a clear and open channel for my infinite potential, highest good, and divine powers and purpose. And now put this in front of your forehead and crown, this combined command center here, and feel this energy, this key to your higher heart, merging with your mind, your third eye, your crown. I am divine vision. I am one with the infinite field. I manifest through my heart, aligned with my highest self. And now lift your hands up higher, higher, higher above you and open them like this slowly. And allow a shower, a rain of energy to come out of your palms from the infinite field, from this which you've been given, and just feel it raining down, raining down, raining down. Relax and feel it pouring over your scalp, your head, your forehead, your skin, your eyes. Come back into your body with this. Feel it sinking into your muscles, your cheekbones, your jaw, moving through your ears, your hair. Continues to rain down on you. You feel yourself bathed and infused with your new creation, your new infinite connection. and an abundance of whatever it is that is optimal for you at your fingertips. You feel it bathing your throat and down your arms into your hands, through your heart, your belly, your sacral, your root, your feet, out into your earth star and Gaia. Feel your heart connected to your highest self and to Gaia, to your I am presence and to your body elemental, to this moment and to the infinite field. I am one with all that is, and I am me here in this moment. Now reinforce this by feeling it and sensing it, anchoring it. See your key or feel it, and reclaim by affirming with your breath one more time. I am an excellent manifester. I have aligned with the field of abundance and I receive with joy, graciousness, power, ease. Now take a slow, deep breath. Feel it coming in your heart, expanding out through your much more expanded self, and going into your chair, going into your table, your computer, your phone, going into the walls of your home or wherever you are, going into your clothes, your jewelry, everything in your life. Take another breath in through your heart, fill it up with this, and now send this out to your job, your work, to everything in your life. And let it go. So we're going to end by amping up our power. So wherever you feel drawn to put your hands over your eyes or on your crown, on your throat, your heart, your belly, your sacral, on your root, wherever you feel it, put those hands and do some fire breathing. So it's like this, but through your nose, okay? So I bring fire and flame. I bring this expanded power I now have with grace and graciousness, receiving it to highlight, to fan the flames of my abundance so that I can receive it and overflow and give and receive and see and overflow every step, every breath, everything I do today and every day from this moment forward. I live as the manifesting, abundant creator of my reality, aligned with divine vision. All right? So through your nose, though. You can't hear me if I do it through my nose, so I'm going to do it through my mouth. Relax. Now pick another spot to put your hands. Now I want you to take your hands and I want you to reach into the field around you and reach as if you're scooping up one of those lights that were around you when you were in your higher heart, that were creating infinity symbols with all colors of light. And reach and play with it. Grab and dissolve it and allow it to gather into your hand. And now pour it into your mouth. I receive with joy, delicious savoring, and enjoy. Now, like a fire breath, when you go out, you will breathe life force in to that which you give your energy to, that which you speak into the world. That could be silent speaking, that could be thoughts, but your senses are awakened. Play with them and have so much fun today. All right, so before we close, let me see. How was that, everybody? Hi, Gareen. Let's see. I love this. Everybody receiving in joy, optimal abundance. So blissed out. Oh, Margan said, I'm still blissed out from yesterday's session. Thank you. You're so welcome. I did a soul reading with Margan yesterday. So happy to tune into others' readings today. Oh, this is such a beautiful, fun, incredible, expansive experience. So we all have now received with gratitude, aligned with our higher self and our soul blueprint. These are our combined, powerful intentions we've put out with our breath. Use that today. Do your fire breath. Gratitude and joy, inspired and limited. Oh, Gareen says she's all in tears, and Dina said, thank you, sweetie. And that was perfect. Yay! It was so delicious. I can't wait to download it and to listen to it at the very least when I go to sleep tonight. Mahalo nui loa for another tremendous boost. Yay! Boost. Yes, that's what we're doing today. Boost. I wrote down blast blocks and boost abundance. I love it. You are so welcome, Gareen and Pamela and Vivi. I loved it. Thank you, Sandra. So beautiful. You're so welcome. Thank you, everybody. So let's give great thanks now. Let's send this abundant, let's allow this abundance to enter our ability to overflow with gratitude. So what do we do first? We receive. So the state, if you get the scale of consciousness, go to shop.nanakasha.com, get your scale of consciousness, or pull it out, or download it to your phone, or print it and laminate it. But go look at gratitude. Gratitude is way up there, really high state. So gratitude, appreciation, it's infinite flow. And the key word really for gratitude is flow, because you detach and you get into the flow of blessings and joy. So start to feel that and receive joyfully. Gratitude from your body, gratitude from your higher self, gratitude from infinite field, gratitude from everything around you. Thank you. Thank yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your courage and your strength. Thank you for your powers and your talents. Thank you for your heart and your love. Thank you for being willing to still be here, to stand in whatever might feel like pain or blocks, and to still be the channel for abundance. And now begin to fill up with that abundance and feel the full color spectrum pouring and spiraling through you, in and out, and filling you up. And now let it pour up and out of your crown like a fountain over and around you, and then higher into your soul star, and send it to your higher self, and pour it over your body and your body elemental, and pour it into the earth. Thank you, Gaia, and thank you, Chair, and thank you, everything, and pour it higher and higher and higher, and become a fountain of gratitude, abundant gratitude, infinite gratitude. Now let's take our final breath and use it to intend to send gratitude out through our pores and our thoughts and our touch and our step and our breath and our look and everything we think and do. Everything. Thank you. Detach, blessings, flow, joy, infinite. Thank you. So let's fan the flames of that gratitude. And one deep breath in. I send gratitude to myself and all others, to every dimension, every time, every space, throughout my ancestors. 3, 2, 1. And watch that thought intention. Watch that breath carry the gratitude to all your cells, your blood, down to your DNA, out through your aura, through your house, your home, the people, finances, relationships, mind, thoughts, vows, lives, soul, infinite. Yum, and more yum. Oh, wow. Thank you guys. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I couldn't go to sleep. I was pouring with creativity. Right now feels like a very creative time. It's almost like I'm tuning into the full moon already, but I'm like really inspired by the idea that we're planting and we're really coming out of a challenging era of not seeing our truth. So remember, you are infinite. You're made of infinite energy. Everything is infinite. There is no lack. Abundance and lack are two sides of the same thing. They're only different in degrees. So if you think that you have an abundance of pain in your life and you would like lack of pain, it's the same thing. Turn the volume or the vibration or the temperature. So go from super hot to super cold, just 2 different degrees. And if you feel like, I just want more abundance of peace and presence in my life and just trusting every day, everything's unfolding so I can be in the present moment and I can see that infinite a number of potentials, even when I don't know where it is, even when I feel funky, I accept it, I accept it, I accept it. And I release it, I release it, I release it. And I thank it, and I thank it, and I thank it. Infinite, infinite, infinite. So as the manifester and the creator of your reality, as the carrier of divine vision, as the flow from the infinite field, remind yourself, see that key. This higher heart is a center that has not been opened in a very long time. So as high and as powerful as you or I might have manifested in this life, or perhaps another, we have never seen the potential that is available on the planet right now. Yes, already. The potential starts with letting go and opening and receiving. So remember, make that your mantra. I receive with joy. I receive with grace. I receive with openness and abundance. I trust, okay? Receive, because you are poised and supported by these accelerated evolution right now in a way we've not seen on the planet. So to create from the past like this might happen, it can't happen. It's going to happen in a different way regardless, but why even bring it with? Because infinite potential is opening before our eyes. Our gifts are awakening. Our intuition is awakening. And that is way more than just a hunch about this or an occasional vision. This is a way of life. Living the intuitive life means you flow with the intuitive field and then you take it and you act with it into your body, into your life, into your mind, into where you put your energy. You feed yourself with what truly lifts you up so that you operate at optimal as the manifester, because otherwise everyone else gets inside of you and they use your power to manifest. So don't manifest more fear in the world. Don't manifest more pity in the world, more powerlessness, more victims. Manifest from being the manifester and realizing this and work this, repeat this, open that higher heart. I have a whole bunch of manifesting meditations and audios in a course that are downloading right now, and we've been creating them and playing with them, and so they're going to be birthed and we're going to play. And this is a gift to you to use, to remind you to clear those old energies out, because the energies we've been used to living in are all around us, whether they come through the news or through Facebook or through parents or through the poor girl in your head still telling you stuff. This is what you are free of. So when you first got into your higher heart chamber, there was most likely these blocks or these walls or these big bolted doors, whatever, however you perceived it, may have just felt heavy or dark or you weren't able to see. But every time you repeat this, you're doing energy work. This is infused with this really powerful energy. My work that I do in light body work and all of the guides that we've called in the Infinity Healing Chamber, this is a powerful space. You don't even need to understand the structure. Just be like, whoa, I'm in infinity. What does that mean? Well, it means you're not stuck. You're not trapped. You're not limited. Okay, limited is within us. It's our belief in it, and it's us allowing others to tell us what we can have or what we're worthy of, or allowing our past to tell us that, or allowing fears So it's okay, feel the fear and turn it into excitement and preparedness. It's really just energy of like, oh my gosh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And so turn it into excitement, like what's here, what's next? Oh, I'm ready to see it. Where's that synchronicity? I wonder what I would receive today. What if I received all day with joy? And if somebody said something mean to me, I received it with joy. What would that mean? That would mean that emotionally I would feel happy that that person gave that to me. Well, that sounds weird, but what if I played with that concept? Because if you want to stay in the state of joy and you want the power of joy and the deliciousness of joy, then you need to allow your emotional state to become happy, because that's the state of joy. So that means if I'm happy no matter what happens, then your mind is abundant. What if everything that happens, even if I perceive it as a negative thing or a limit, what if it happens, but I see it as an abundance? Well, that actually opens this. So what if it's a block? Let's say, oh, I'm waiting for this to happen, and today I get a notice that it's been delayed. And it causes me stress and frustration and fear and all kinds of stuff. And I stop and wait a minute, I don't live in that anymore. What if I joyfully receive this information and I'm happy about it emotionally, and my abundant mind starts to open doors to how this is going to be abundant? Well, guess what it does? Maybe it's going to get you to turn around and look for a different solution. Maybe it's going to get you to open up and find a new infinite possibility or partnership or place where money could come from, or place where you could feel something so wonderful that you hadn't felt that, or you heal whatever has been holding you back in your body, your mind, or your emotions. The states on the scale that you live in, the more you embody and embrace that one state, the more all the other parts of it, it's why you want to look at it, become who you are. Okay? All right. Let's go have fun. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk to Amy's group. She's doing an amazing chakra retreat. So sending you love, Amy, wherever you are, one of my beautiful clients. And I'm so excited to go play with them this afternoon for a couple of hours, connecting them to their higher self and doing other things. So do me a favor, go out and receive joyfully today. Namaste. Dina said, love you, sis. Infinite, unconditional love and fun to all. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Have a fantabulous, I like that, rest of your day and week ahead. I will. Marty says, I open and receive in self-love, self-care, and self-nourishment. Yay! I love all the loves and all the little hearts. And Vivi, thank you, Nan, for all that you share with us. I'm grateful. I am too. I'm grateful for all of you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, everybody.